Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Will and we are back with some more Zenless Zone Zero today. And today is gonna be another chill day. We're gonna do another character story quest. But first we are gonna go and pick up our little statue, which we've been working towards getting. I can never remember. I think it's this one. So yeah, the little shop, like when you're doing like these little daily rewards, you get little points and we're able to now like turn them in over at this shop. And we have enough to get the one I really wanted, which is the most expensive one. Let's go pick it up. Oh wow, I don't think I've noticed the art on that wall. Yeah.
Welcome to Sanzi's studio. I hope you find my designs interesting.
Bam. Had just enough.
Not gonna take another look? Got 10 more designs in the works. There'll definitely be one you'll love.
This is cool. It's a unique little thing that you get for doing the dailies. I mean, yeah, you can't really use it for like level ups or anything like that, but still, it's something different. Which at least is something. To the shop. Hate that they have HUD and then they also have the back room. It's like the same room, guys. Come on. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we just put them up in our bedroom. On a shelf. Yep. Oh, it's open. We've never seen her room before. That is a wide fridge. Music player. Electric guitar. Memories. Game console. Oh, I was gonna say, please let it be a minigame. Dude, we've never seen her room before. Yeah, it's almost like a mirror to ours. We got to see her room finally. Yay! I wonder now if you play as her, if she has that room, or do they just swap? They're pretty like non-gender specific. Like their rooms are pretty like, yeah, anyone could live here kind of thing. It's not like her room's like fucking pink to the max or anything. Right, edit. Oh, I didn't even realize we could do this. Where did we get these from, then? We have a bunch of these engines. Save and exit. Ah, yeah, we got our little goo boy. This goober. Yes. Yeah, actually, our rooms are pretty identical. Like, look at, even we have like the same speakers, the same posters. Like, come on, man. The same non-specific poster for a thing in which we are unsure what it is. All right, let's see. So, last time we played, we did this one, which was calling around what's her face. I always just call her by the nickname Sweet Pea because of her friends always calling her that. we tried this one, realized, oh, we already did this one. Did this one, which honestly, this one was probably the worst one out of all of them that we've done. It was kind of playing on the dynamics of her not having a father and that kind of stuff. But it was in, I don't know, it just kind of felt like in a very like one step removed from where I wanted it to be for her character. But now next we have this guy. We're gonna go and do the butler. Like, I'm pretty sure he's the butler, right? He's not like a manager or anything like that. He's head butler guy. He buttles. Confirm. On to his side story, guys. Let's see how this goes. For some reason, like, every time I see the name, it's either Lycan or Lincoln. I don't know why that always pops into my head. Well, I know why. I mean, like, yeah, it's possible to read it like that, technically. Except you really have to try hard, too. Alright, this is deep down. It's like they're getting random messages about meeting at midnight with the full moon, and it's like completely different character. Nothing to do with them whatsoever. It's like, oh. Am I anthropomorphic wolfman racist? Maybe. Maybe. Or at the very least, I was leaning into the stereotype. Oh, actually, that would be an interesting concept. So, there is a manga/anime called Beastars, which is really, really good. Because it's, what they basically do is, they kind of try to do was it Animal House or Animal Farm? Shit, I think it was Animal Farm. Okay, I need to look this up. One is an 80s comedy, and the other one is a telenovela. No, the other one is a really good look on, you know, society at the time when it was written back in, I think, the maybe 50s or 60s. When was it? Oh, sorry, 1945, and it was, I believe it was supposed to be about communism. Or the downfalls of capitalism and how it, like, wanes into fascism. Yeah, Animal Farm, I was right. Animal House is an 80s raunch comedy. Very different. Yeah, written by George Orwell, who also did, like, a lot of other very famous stuff. You know, Citizen Kane. Have you heard of it? One of the most famous films of all time. And then the whole War of the Worlds broadcast and stuff. Yeah, but it was basically a look at, like, political ideologies and how it, like, spirals into fascism and stuff like that. Using, you know, animals as an allegory. Anyway, Beastars is kind of like that, except without the fascism allegory. Or, like, the comparison of the political stuff spiraling into fascism. But it was more of a one-for-one of the plight of man. And using anthropomorphic animals, kind of, for that. Anyway, in that show, certain animals will have certain, you know, drives. So it's like wolves howling at the moon, or just like general carnivores not being allowed to eat meat because all animals are like sentient humans, so that's literally like murder. So there's like this fucked up black market situation. And it's like, I wonder if, like, I would love to have like this Except there's like a whole different side for like the anthropomorphic animal people where it's like, yeah, shit gets dark and weird. That would never happen in a million years, but I wish more shows where it's like, oh, it's like we're isekai'd into a world and there's like animal people, except then they're just like, they're normal people. It's like, nah, like lean into the animal stuff, like make shit like weird and stuff. Like, I wish more things that would lean into, like, anthropomorphic animal people would actually go and do the more, like, extreme weird shit with it. And just, like, lean into, like, different kinds of, like, metaphors, allegories of man. Except with a animal person. Anyway, moving on from my side tangent of how awesome would that be, you know, the thing that will never happen.
My apologies for disturbing
Ooh,
you.
those docile
I am
tones.
here today to discuss a commission with you, Master Proxies. I trust that both of you have already read the forum post of declared criminal intent I sent you.
Forum post of what now? You sent us a forum post?
Ah, I believe I reposted it in the group chat. My most sincere apologies. I failed to send it properly. Ellen just taught me how to long press and send internet links. But it appears I only managed to copy the title.
Oh, so that weird text Lycon sent us before was the title of an internet post.
Lycon. Also, its name's also very similar to, like, Lycan, as in lycanthrope, which is, you know, the nerd way to say werewolf.
Glad to see Lycon is still himself.
Lycon.
I yet remain
I don't hear his
apologetic for
name
my
enough.
mistake. In order to not waste your time, allow me to read the contents of the post aloud for you. With the waning moon nigh, the chosen shall descend as the clock strikes midnight. O sinners, await judgment in silence. That is what the title says. And now allow me to read the contents for you.
Oh, God.
On the day of
Audible.
revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, I shall become the chosen of the heavens and descend upon this land of sins, taking back the divine heart in the name of hope. Signed, the Companion of Justice.
The contents of this post seem quite enigmatic. Did you get any of that, Belle?
I feel like I get it, but also don't get it. Lycon, could you translate?
Considering the follow-up posts made by this poster, this thread should be a declaration that the poster intends to infiltrate a hollow tonight to steal a famous painting that will be in transport then. And this very painting belongs to one of my current employers. As a qualified attendant, it is my duty to protect my client's assets. Thus, I was hoping to have you accompany me into the hollow and help stop the theft.
Baller.
Well, we can, but this post looks like it was written by a kid trying to sound edgy. Just trolling.
Indeed, you aren't wrong to think that way. I too have considered that possibility.
Wait, you know what edgy means?
The word edgy appeared in the comments multiple times.
Oh, God.
In order to figure out the exact meaning of this term, I scoured the web and carefully perused several books on the topic before getting an understanding of the nuance behind
Old people learning the internet.
Lycon sure is diligent.
it. Even if the post is, as you said, merely a prank, that is also an acceptable outcome. You see, eliminating potential threats to my master's safety is also an important duty of an attendant. Of course, regardless of the outcome, I will see to it to give you sufficient compensation, Master Proxies. As this is quite urgent, I'm willing to offer twice the usual commission fee as compensation, if that would be all right with you.
Hell yeah.
We'll take the commission. After all, we can't leave a friend in need hanging.
You didn't hesitate at all. How wise.
Well then, I suppose this contract is settled. Thank you kindly for your trust. I shall take my leave for now. Once both of you are ready, please make your way to the Hollow.
A friend in need is a friend indeed. To quote Placebo. The band. Edgy teens. You think Brenda from Spanish class likes me now? I'm so edgy. I still know habla español. Let's do this. All right. Hold the f up. Level 58? This is level 58. Okay, hold on. Am I having a stroke? I'm sorry, I play a lot of these Honkai games, so I always forget who's at which level sets.
Let me finish my cup of hot
Ah.
water.
Oh god. Alright. Not good, not good, not good. Oh.
Did you call me? Yeah.
My life. Okay. Not good, not good, not good. Can I craft? I cannot craft. Ah! Alright, this is super not good.
A new case to solve?
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
This, it's sad, it's sad, it's sad. Alright. I didn't get anything else. Oh wait, hold on, do I... Claim? I always forget to claim that side thing. Okay, that's super not good. We should also check the stores and stuff. Again, I play a lot of these games, so I always forget when the stores refresh for me in which game. Oh, whoa. Is that new? Trying to think. Huh. I don't know. For some reason, the design of that really hit, and I'm like, oh, is that different? Different. 5 days, okay. Almost. Alright. Oh, wait. Hold on. That's what I'm looking for. That's so dumb. Here you can buy these film reels, but it doesn't give you, like, up in the corner, it doesn't show how many you have. Then over here it does. Okay, so we have the standard reel. I'll get another one. And let's go do that. Let's check. Oh, we got 8. We're super close on that. We could do this. We have more than enough pull. We did pull 2 S's fairly recently, so... And a single A is always lame. Hey!
Time to kick back and chillax.
Wait, is that her last name? I never noticed that. Piper Wheel? Alright. And then, you don't have enough for this, right? We're like right there on it.
Let me...
I'm at...
Is it working? Let's take a break.
Wow, okay. We're super... We just need one more, and then we have her maxed out. We do not have...
So sleepy.
How many characters... How many characters do we have maxed out? I think only Billy.
A new case.
Starlight, it's time to
6 for
shine.
6.
I have
Let me finish. my
Yeah,
cup
our
of hot water.
S's, we always just... we always only pull one.
A new case
I think
to-
Nekomod is the only
The
exception.
lunch is on you.
Yeah, Nekomod, I think, is the only exception where we have more than one S.
Did you call me?
Okay, so those levels are really high, and that's really not good. We're gonna try it. It's level 58. Hopefully it's not that bad. We have 2 characters ascended. Oh, okay, we have a trial character. That's good.
Let me fix. So be it.
I have 2 guns. Starlight
Perfect.
Knights, let's
Okay,
go.
we have 2. Okay, thank God. I forget that they give us trial characters. Last time I tried to just run the person and like the canonical team, but we really cannot afford to do that with this, so. Ooh. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum.
That person just now looked super suspicious.
It's
Ooh.
most likely the thief.
Warning. Ethereal
We should go
energy
after them.
detected ahead.
You needn't worry. Leave the cleaning to me.
I do not remember this guitar. Whoop. Okay, this shouldn't be that bad. Oh. Dude, the piano of this fucking rips.
Ethereal energy detected up ahead.
That thief was able to get through despite being so small and weak. You should be more vigilant.
Face the consequences. Here comes the first.
Stand still!
Alright, let's just try to build up. Why is the timing for that so weird?
Say no more.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
Don't look straight at the moon. I'll eliminate any obstacle.
Those boosts will never not be cool.
Under following orders.
Don't move! My bullets never lose sight of their target.
A deep clean.
High kicks for the win.
We should turn right, but there are some supplies up ahead. I'll go by your decision, Master Proxy.
Alright. Oh nice, we got 10 of those. Nope. Nothing's worse when you see a crate and then you pick it to break it open and it's like, nope.
Don't worry, I'll clear the way for you.
Here we go.
I'll bite your throat out.
That did actually a lot of damage on him. I didn't even realize. Holy shit. Yeah, there's something with Billy's guns, they don't really track the enemy that well. Actually, at all. I really hate it. Like, they literally have to be, like, if you hold down his gunfire, and he just does consistent gunfire, if the enemy moves, they will move outside of the range of him firing. He doesn't actually, like, turn and move with who you're locked onto, which actually really, really sucks. Oh, that freaking guitar ripping.
We're surrounded by Ethereals. Gold matters not. Please allow me a little time to deal with them.
Yeah, he is, like, really nailing it. I don't think I've ever played as him as this effective. Maybe I should try to get him up more. I honestly kind of wrote him off just because when we have used this guy, he was always like very ineffective. But he is like way more effective here, so it's like I need to look into his build better, I guess. Lycon. It's hard saying his name just because I just keep thinking of it as a lichen. It's like right there. Come on.
In position. With this power.
Oh, there we go. Taking out 3. And more. Booyah. Honestly, we just need 10 more, and then we can do another 10 drop.
Thieves trapped by some Ethereals. Things don't look too good. Let's deal with the surrounding Ethereals first.
What are you waiting for, Detective Bullet?
Don't look straight at the moon.
There we go.
Stand still.
Okay, this guy's like really not giving us anything. He's like pretty base.
Following orders.
Stay calm now.
Let's test your mettle.
For you, I'll eliminate any obstacle.
Yeah, his ult here is actually like really good. It does like a lot of damage.
With pleasure.
Damn it.
In my sights.
Understood.
Boom, high kick for the win. He is our Sanchi. Without all the, you know, problematic stuff with women.
Huh. The thief is just a kid. Ugh.
What's wrong? Your expression is a little odd.
No, it's nothing. This is just a bit shocking.
He knows her.
Shocking? How so?
Please, do not worry. It's nothing major, it's just that, well, this lady thief is my current employer. Not long ago, I was contracted by her family and temporarily took over their previous attendance duties.
Huh? So she's stealing from her own house?
Master, I have found a proverb that fits the current situation. She is going against her family like machine oil that decided to flood the workshop. Ha ha, ha ha.
Fairy, now's not the time for bad jokes.
Miss Lilac, could you explain why you are here?
I know not of this lilac you speaketh
Oh
of.
god.
Thou dost not know my name,
Cringe.
but very well. Allow me to enlighten thee. Mortals, hear me! My name is Lempeluch Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac. But thou may also call me the chosen of the world's end, the companion of justice.
I think I still heard the name Lilac in there.
Incorrect. That's Lempeluch Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac to you.
Bro,
Not Lilac.
you're killing me.
Grandiose, yet lengthy and jumbled terminology, speech filled with emotion but lacking any efficiency in communication. I see. I suppose this is a textbook example of the edgy speech pattern. However, from my perspective, it appears you have no issues communicating with her. Could this be the popular subculture amongst the youth today?
How old are you?
It's really not. Basically, nobody speaks like this nowadays. If I had to guess, it was in style maybe 3 trends ago.
If I might be blunt, your explanation is also quite confusing. However, we shouldn't linger here. I recommend we escort her out of the hollow.
And whom might thou be?
This is Wise, a friend of mine, Miss Lilac, about what happened just now.
I have told thee before, I am not Lilac. I am Lampeluche Aznabel Phantomhine Lilac.
Yeah, no.
It's such a long name. You just made it up yourself, didn't you?
Made what up? This name is from my favorite comic. I mean, this is the name bestowed upon me since conception.
I heard that. From the comics, huh?
Miss Lilac, would you like blueberry mousse or orange tart for afternoon tea tomorrow?
Blueberry mousse, for sure.
So you finally admitted it. You really are the child of his employer, Lilac.
How could you use food to trip me up? That's cheating!
Aha! The staple of an edgy persona. Once exposed, they ditch the pretenses.
Miss Lilac, if I may ask you, why do you want to steal this painting?
Stealing a painting? As expected, you can only see the surface of all this. Unfortunately for your feeble minds, the shallows do not typically contain the truth.
May I be so bold as to assume that the post on Internet was also put up by you?
What post? I don't know of any posts.
On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, I shall become the chosen of the heavens and descend upon this land of sins, taking back...
Stop! Okay, what's with that bland as hell reading? If you tried to sign up for the organization right now, I bet they'd drop you in the first round. But the organization probably wouldn't want someone as stuffy as you in the first place. Never mind a painting. I bet you couldn't even steal a coin.
What is this organization you speak of?
The organization is the organization. Stealing this painting is the test they gave me. Once I pass this test, I can join them and become a companion of justice. I just didn't think that I'd get something belonging to my parents as a target.
The entrance test is to steal something? What sort of organization is this?
Obviously, a Phantom Thieves Syndicate. What else? Do you really not know about Mockingbird? The most famous Phantom Thieves in all of New Eridu?
Searching for Mockingbird, an infamous thief syndicate that steals from the rich and gives to the poor.
I need to remember that.
Though their reputation is quite mixed. They once fooled and scammed almost all the wealthy elites of New Eridu. The organization was inactive for quite some time, but has recently resurfaced on Internet.
They're merely a group of criminals, nothing more.
Mockingbird isn't just some group of criminals. They're chivalrous thieves who steal from the rich and give to the poor. They are justice itself. And I am one of the chosen, Lampeluche Aznabel Phantomhine Lilac, also known as the chosen of the world's end, the companion of justice.
Miss Lilac.
That's enough. Don't try to stop me. You can't possibly understand this kind of justice or my determination to become a phantom thief.
You misunderstand. As an attendant, it is my duty to protect my master's assets. So I cannot allow you to steal this painting. However, please do not worry. As per the contract I have signed, you too are my employer, and I will not prevent you from doing as you wish, nor will I tell your parents. Yet I must warn you, the organization that calls itself Mockingbird is not necessarily trustworthy, and there are great risks in trying to join. I hope you can reconsider.
I thought you were gonna be all stuffy and stuck up like my previous attendants. Never thought you might be different from those old fossils. As for the painting, it's fine, even if you don't let me take it. I have other ways.
Please do not worry. I will not let the situation remain as it currently is. It's just considering what I know of people such as Miss Lilac. Forcing my opinion will only cause more trouble. If I want her to understand the issue at hand, I need to find a more appropriate method. Something more direct and impactful that'll teach her where the issue lies. Apart from that, I also need some time to look into this ostensible Mockingbird's current dealings more thoroughly.
Lycon, why do you care so much about this Mockingbird organization? Have you had issues with them in the past or something?
My relationship with Mockingbird. I wouldn't exactly call what transpired issues. It has to do with a mistake I once made. I apologize. This has to do with some unpleasant history. When the opportunity presents itself, I will tell you more. You have my word.
I always forget what these guys sell. We could only buy 2.
A new case to solve?
Almost.
Let me
Oh wait, and
finish
we
my
did pick
cup
up
of
some of
hot
these.
water.
Oh, we actually got more than I thought. Hell yeah. Alright, RNGesus. We pulled an S not too long ago, but we've pulled a few times since then. Please let us get a double of her. RNGesus. Whoop. Now, what the heck? We're only getting single A's. Before we'd get like double or even triple A's. And single A's were really rare, but now it feels like they rebalanced it, and now we're just like pulling A's constantly. Alright, who is it? Oh, it's not even a character, it's an engine. Okay. That engine does show up on quite a few lists, but it's usually down near the bottom. In terms of like, here's the 5 most recommended for this character. But unfortunately, yeah, it's usually towards the bottom. Wait, what? Had to come in here, but there's not really anything new. Alright, and then this is also like up near the top now, and I don't know why. Before, this one was actually down a bit. Or was I thinking of this one? Anyway, doesn't matter. Alright. I'm assuming we're going after the thief organization, and that's going to be like the main thing with this. But yeah, I didn't even really get a good grasp on who this guy is as a character. Like vaguely, I did, but now we're getting to know him a bit better here, so that's at least good. With some of the other characters, we already kind of got to know them surface level, and then their stories didn't really add much to it. But with this guy, we didn't even spend too much time with him in the main story, so it's good to see him more. Alright, part 1 done. I like that they do give us breaks, though. Where it's like, here's a perfect out, you do not need to continue. Like, I like that they give you that option. Mockingbird. Ooh, I wonder if Mockingbird might be another faction that we'll end up getting characters for. That'd be interesting. Although, I don't know, it feels like we don't really ever see, like, one faction versus another faction in terms of, like, main characters. It's always whoever the good guys are versus the bad guys. It's never, like, ambiguous guys versus also ambiguous guys, and then you'll get characters on both sides. I don't think we've seen that dynamic yet.
Ah, you are very punctual. I wanted to discuss with you that recently, Miss Lilac has been acting rather strange. While she usually frequents the bookstore, recently, she has been going to the noodle shop instead.
Oh god, what does that mean?
What's wrong with the noodle shop? Noodles are pretty good.
I apologize. I have no bias against noodles. What I mean is, Miss Lilac's least favorite food is noodles.
Oh, okay.
She even said, noodles being the protag's favorite food, that's so last year. It's a new year now. Have some creativity.
Lilac seems to be quite the comic nerd.
In addition, according to what her chauffeur and bodyguards said, she even skipped her extra classes today. This is completely unprecedented. Miss Lilac has always been well behaved and never skips classes. Even in her free time, she spends it almost entirely reading comics. I have a suspicion that this all might have to do with that so-called Mockingbird organization.
Did the Phantom Thieves teach Lilac bad habits?
Yes, I believe so. In any case, in order to ensure that there are no potential threats to her safety, I wish to do some investigating at the places she frequents. If I could be so bold as to ask you to accompany me, I believe you are likely more familiar with Lumina Square than I am.
Sure. Lumina Square may as well be my second home.
It seems you are indeed quite familiar with the location. I was wise to ask for your help. Ah, yes. There was something else I wished to discuss with you. May I call you Master while investigating, just in case? I believe using this to cover our identities will be more convenient for us.
By all means, go ahead.
Thank you for your cooperation. Then, let us begin from the noodle shop.
To the noodle shop! Oh yay, this noodle shop's getting some play. I believe this is supposed to be the son of the other noodle shop guy. like I said, I do hope that they introduce other restaurants with different like foods. Even though the foods will like give you the same power-ups, I think that would just be easier. But they'll give you like options of like, how about this burger place or this Korean barbecue place? That'd be sweet. Yeah, there's kind of a line. Oh, hey. You've seen her around. I'm pretty sure she works at our store. Like, who are you? I work for you. I've worked there for years. Whole pumpkin soup noodles. I don't know about that one. The next man, lady, officer, person. Okay, spicy. Alright. Final guy. Really background guy. The other two identifiable. This guy, really background. Okay, fried barbecue. Not greasy. Bone broth noodles, boom. Gives you the meat taste, but without the grease. See? Alright. All that's done.
I did not expect Miss Lilac would actually work here part-time. Logically speaking, she would not lack pocket money to spend. Unless... perhaps she's saving up to purchase something particularly expensive.
Is it possible that Lilac wants to instead buy that painting she was going to steal?
As expected of a great proxy such as yourself, you came to this conclusion immediately as well. Lilac's parents have been planning to sell a batch of paintings recently. That painting is amongst them, and I hear it was reserved a couple of days ago. But that painting is not cheap. If I had to guess, I'd say it costs about...
Wait a second. How much? Could someone her age really afford something like that?
Well, in terms of material wealth, my employer is indeed quite affluent.
Material wealth? Is there another kind of wealth?
Miss Lilac's parents are usually exceptionally busy and are unable to spend time with her. However, they are very strict and expect the best from her. No matter what she is doing, she usually has a chauffeur or bodyguards to accompany her. Well, excuse me, monitor her actions would be a more apt way to put it. Every day after school, Miss Lilac also has endless extracurricular and supplementary classes to attend. Though she may have material wealth, is she truly happy? I've been wondering ever since I took over attendant duties for this household. Perhaps that is exactly why Miss Lilac spends so much time with her comics. At the very least, in the world of comic book fiction, she is free.
Speaking of comic book fiction, there's a crossover happening. I don't know who's doing it exactly. It's not, I don't think it's DC or Marvel. I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's independent comics. But it's a crossover with Naruto and Ninja Turtles, where apparently it's going to be like a tangent universe where like, oh no, they were like always in the same universe kind of thing. Where it's like their two universes kind of like fused. It's like, oh, that's sick. Ninjas. Kind of like when the Ninja Turtles met Batman. Crazy.
Truly, you're such a conscientious attendant. Your employers are lucky they managed to hire you.
You flatter me. I do not believe I live up to your praise. Someone once told me that family is an everlasting, unavoidable curse placed upon a person. No matter how much you grow, no matter where you go, that curse will forever follow you like a shadow. When you fall to rock bottom or climb to your peak, it will appear, turning you back into that helpless, powerless child who can do nothing but hide in the closet and weep. Perhaps it is because I have never known the feeling of being bonded to someone through blood, but I've always believed that family should not be a curse, as they had told me.
Family can be full of warmth, there to support you every step of the way.
It seems you and your kin are quite close. I am sincerely happy to know that. I believe Lilac chose to work part-time due to her family as well. Perhaps her savings are just short of being able to afford the painting, and she does not wish to ask her parents for help. Or perhaps she simply wants to obtain something through the efforts of her own two hands. However, what I am most worried about is that if Miss Lilac did manage to buy the painting, it would then follow that she would meet with members of Mockingbird. If this is so, she may end up in danger. So, could I be so bold as to ask you to accompany me to another location? Once we are there, I should be able to confirm where exactly that painting will end up.
Oh wait, we... Oh, no, okay. Oh, ow, that's so mean! Like, the car is always parked here, so I assumed we wanted to go to a different location. Like, he can't understand, like, regular, like, lingo of the youth, yet he gets this down. Come on. Honestly, I feel like they're really missing out. This would have been a great voice acting opportunity. This would have been really funny. Or it could have been really funny. Possibly, based on the line delivery. Like, just have him speak in, like, underground, like, thief code. Which just sounds like... That could have just sounded like nonsense or just, like, random bullshit.
You seem to have something about which you would like to inquire. Please, go ahead.
How come you know so much about this sort of thing?
I've merely dabbled a little in such things. I would not consider myself an expert. I understand your confusion. However, this concerns my past. It also concerns my nemesis.
Nemesis!
Lycon's nemesis. Perhaps it's one of those creatures from old civilization films who happen to like a certain crimson liquid that get into fights with wolf people whenever they come across one another.
I believe your
Vampires.
imagination is running away with you.
That's the plot of
In any
Underworld.
That past is not pleasant.
He was literally describing the plot of Underworld. Which I don't even know how many movies is in that franchise. Maybe 4 or 5. Actually, okay, we have Onis in this world. We have... Like, I don't think he counts as a werewolf. I think he's just, like, you know, a beast person. But Onis kind of suggest that maybe, I don't know, orcs maybe also exist? Or vampires? Those could possibly exist in this world, too. It'd be interesting to see if they ever introduce more races. Plus, you know, we already have robots, which I still think we need more robot characters to see them push and, like, try to do weird things with. in terms of like what their physical form looks like. I think that'd be super dope. I keep saying it and keep not doing it. We gotta have the cute girls. Nobody wants the frickin' guy that looks like a toaster, all right?
All right, well, I'll let you off the hook now, but I'll keep it in mind.
Thank you for your
I need to
understanding.
remember this for later.
As a matter of fact, I once had dealings with these intermediaries due to, well, I had my reasons. Many of them are so cunning, they will take advantage of any weaknesses they perceive. It takes patience and effort to deal with them. If you ever come across such merchants in the future, please be careful. And do not give your trust lightly. Seeing as Miss Lilac has already obtained the painting, she must be meeting with the people from Mockingbird soon. We must stop her before that happens. She should have just finished her supplementary classes. Let's head over and take a look.
So the supplementary classes place. Intuitive to all their other games. Alright. I don't think we've ever seen a school. I'm sure we haven't seen a school yet. Honestly, don't think we need one, but it'd be interesting if they did one where it was like a college campus, maybe. Damn it. Ah. Keep hitting it for run every fucking time. They have a poster for me. What? Dude, I love how they handle the background characters. Like, look at that. Like, that's an ingenious way to solve the problem of, like, so in video games, there's draw distance. So further something away is, usually it gets snapped over to, like, lower poly or lower textures. That way, you can still see what's over there, but you're not seeing the fine detail of it because it's way far away. You wouldn't be able to see the detail. So it just makes it easier for your machine to run it. So you're able to put in a lot more perceived detail further away, even though it's actually pretty low poly. What they're doing right there with those groups over there is perfect. That's such a stylistic choice that looks awesome because as soon as you get closer, either one, they disappear, or two, they fade into like actual characters with detail. So it's like a placeholder to show like, oh, this is a busy place, but without mucking it up with like a lot of like useless extra detail. That's actually really cool. Although I do wish some of them just disappear into nothing. I wish that it would actually be clusters of people where once you got closer, they would actually like fade into the actual character models. Although that would still be a lot as well. Or at the very least, when it's a group of them, it fades into at least a singular person. It's honestly ingenious and I love it. I wish more anime-style games would do that. That would be super sick. Or at least the ones, you know, anime aesthetic style games. Because yeah, it makes like the background seem a whole lot more lively. Damn it. I wonder if they ever will expand an area more. Because like they're all just like little pockets, like are decent size, but like will they ever like extend beyond this street and stuff like that? You know what I mean? And like add on to existing areas. I really hope they do. Okay. We need to get some more voice acting into this. Like, this is something that I hate when it's this is specific. This isn't just a random quest. This is a character quest to build personality and a connection with this character that we're working with. I just like very strongly think that these quests should 100% be voice acted, every part of them. Like, if you're doing a random quest, side quest that happens to have this character in it, okay, doesn't need to be voice acted. But this is a specific quest for this character to get to know them. I think the whole thing should be voice acted.
Miss Lilac, please.
Boom.
We have no ill intentions. And I do not agree with what those other students said about you. I merely want to warn you that Mockingbird is suspicious.
Wait, what were they saying?
It's possible you may encounter danger if you go.
Even if I'm in danger, it doesn't concern you. In the end, you're just an attendant that my parents hired. Why are you trying to stick your nose into everything? In any case, you're probably just like those other people. You must think I'm a freak, just like they do. Well, I'm so sorry that you're forced to take care of someone who only causes trouble, who no one loves, who's edgy and delusional like me.
You're aware of it.
Never thought that. Miss Lilac, you are the respectable, important employer of Victoria Housekeeping. We would never treat someone like yourself with such utter disrespect.
But you weren't even willing to listen to what I said.
My most sincere apologies. My knowledge is lacking. I have yet to better understand popular subcultures, such as what being edgy truly means.
God.
I shall make sure to take lessons and educate myself.
This is
on it.
becoming cringe.
Is there really a need to take lessons on being edgy?
It doesn't matter anymore. This is all just the price I need to pay to become a companion of justice. I bought the painting so I can finally meet with them. The people at Mockingbird told me that I'm the most promising recruit yet. I will join them and become a companion of justice! You cannot stop me!
I understand. If that is your wish, I will not stop you. I will help you fulfill it.
I'm meeting with Mockingbird at the Ballet Twins at this time tomorrow. You know, I can in fact do this by myself. I don't need you. I've got a carrot and I've prepared weapons to deal with the Ethereals. So, I don't care if you come or not. It's up to you.
My apologies. I have brought shame to myself. By making Miss Lilac feel uncomfortable, I have failed in my duties as an attendant.
Dishonor! Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your family!
Are you really going to do this? To help grant Lilac her wish?
Yes, I will. However, the wish I will help her fulfill is what her heart truly desires. If I'm correct in my suspicions, she doesn't simply wish to join Mockingbird. That's only what's on the surface. She has other needs, emotional needs, that are truly what she seeks to fulfill. The fish has taken the bait.
By fish, you mean?
That organization calling itself Mockingbird has contacted me. Master Proxy, may I ask you for a favor? Please, this is something only you can do.
Ooh, Subway. You don't really get to go down there that often. Metro. This is new, right? Like, this has got to be added in this latest update, because I do not recall her ever having this weapon. Oh, that's it? Okay, step 2 is really bad, then. Chapter 2 in this was really, really bad. They needed something else to zhuzh it up more. Maybe, like I said, like, if you're gonna do this, like, more voice acting, especially if you do an entire chapter, which is just primarily just talking. Like, if you slipped in a fight, I think it'd be a little bit more forgivable, but since it was literally, the entire chapter was nothing but talking and walking. But yeah, I feel like the interaction with that, CD art guy in that parking lot, that could have been a lot more funner with some interesting voice acting. Oh, cool guys hanging out down by the water. Which, by the way, it's weird that they call themselves, like, the housekeeping, like, group, when it's like, what are you, though? You kind of do a lot more than housekeeping, though, so wouldn't there be, like, a more better name for it? Just, like, general maid services? Hey! Wait, what's his symbol? Oh, it's... Wow, okay. It's a cup of tea next to some roses. Bruh. Alright. Okay, that was weird. We're not really working there. Poor man, get your shit together. Okay, 58 again. We didn't have much problem. Yeah. He really was a lot more efficient than our version of him.
Let's start standing stupid. A new case to solve. You ready for? Let me finish my cup of hot water.
I have 2 gods, Starlight Knights. Let's go! The way is blocked. Let's keep going up the stairs.
Dude, that guitar. Alright, unfortunately, these guys really don't attack much. Which means doing our, yeah, these are gonna be a bit harder to do.
Stay vigilant.
Stand still! With this power...
Boom. Done.
Lilac still isn't here? I set the meeting time a little early, just in case. There are still some ethereals ahead. We'd best get rid of this filth first.
That's why you got here early? To deal with the ethereals?
Indeed. As an attendant, the safety of my client is paramount. Be gone. I'll bite your throat out.
You walked right into this one.
Move over! Time for the real show! In position.
Face the consequences. Tread carefully.
Stand still.
Let's test your mettle.
Oh, look at that percentage. It was like 268% or something. It was like a weird percentage. Honestly, I didn't know it could go up to like that percent. I knew it could go up like 200, 250, maybe 300, but I didn't know it could do like a random percentage that's like 68%. It's like, what? Alright. Alright, let's do this.
Don't worry, everyone will get their share.
Leave it to Billy. Don't move.
Oh. Okay.
Lilac is over there. Let's go talk to her.
There we go.
I got you.
Understood.
Is Lilac really okay?
She may just need some time. But I believe she'll wake up. People need to go through some ups and downs in life to realize what they truly desire. Say no more.
Sure, hello again.
For you, I'll eliminate any obstacles.
There we go.
Starlight never dies.
Understood.
Oh, got it. There's a lot of fighting in this one. Good lord.
Understood. Yes.
Oh my god, I am just like freaking blasting these dudes.
Quit moving.
Ooh, that was a really good one.
Billy guard. In my sights.
Alright.
Sure.
Aw. I was hoping that they'd be like a different faction of something. I mean, not even like main characters, but just like designed maybe differently or something. But it's the same old dudes. Womp womp. Scene.
No way! You...
God, I love the animations in this game.
Deal? Oh, I made a deal. But not with you.
Man, the animations are so freaking great, man. I love the cartooniness of them.
Master Proxy,
So much.
I need your help. To investigate this so-called Mockingbird, I attempted to get into contact with them to express my desire to join their organization. Through my own methods, I found out they had already looked into my background and knew that, although I am currently working for Lilac's family, I am actually loyal to an unknown master. Could I trouble you with putting on an act with me? I would like you to meet with them, posing as this unknown master.
Leave it to me. I'm a great master.
Fantastic. I expect no less from New Eridu's greatest proxy. In order to help our disguise, I have crafted a new identity for you.
Awesome.
You needn't worry. Simply speak as you typically would.
Oh, minimum effort.
Oh ho! So you are the one who wishes to join Mockingbird. You may call me Codename K. What do you think? It's a great name, ain't it? Doesn't it sound awe-inspiring?
K? That's a weird name.
It's Codename K! Don't just get rid of words in other people's names! Without the codename part, it won't show any of the awesome epicness of me being a final villainous boss!
It's like a pimp named Slickback. You gotta say the whole
also
thing.
into the trending subcultures among young people?
What trending subcultures? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, you must be the rumored attendant Lycon and the Gemini gods. Wait a minute. What the heck is Gemini gods? That's clearly not a real name.
My master has many enemies. Please understand that they cannot reveal their true name.
Enemies? Very well then. Since we're all in the same line of business, I'll be straight with you. Lilac is our golden ticket. And we put in a lot of effort to get her to bite. We gotta squeeze every last drop we can get. We plan to take care of her for a bit after she mistakenly stumbles into the hollow, and then contact her parents for some of that dough. You have a similar plan, right? How about we work together? We can split it 70-30. 70 for us, 30 for you.
Isn't that just kidnapping?
Kidnapping? How very ignorant of you. We're just taking a little fee for looking after a poor kid in the hollow. So what do you say?
Of course. I'm in.
As my master says, it's a deal.
So it's settled. Quick and forthright as expected of a fellow business person. I'll send you the time and location later.
We shall eagerly await your message. That should do it. Once we are there, we can pretend to work with them, photograph all the evidence of their wrongdoings, and then send the evidence to public security. Thank you for your cooperation. You are quite adept at acting.
Just what kind of identity did you give me?
Simply put, you are an influential and all-powerful head honcho of a crime syndicate that delights in doing evil. You have a network of elite agents at your beck and call, and I am one of your humble enforcers. Ah, right. There is something else I would like to discuss with you. Please do not inform Miss Lilac of any of this just yet. Speaking from personal experience, an encounter such as this cannot be resolved purely through reliance on others. We can help Miss Lilac deal with this threat, but we cannot protect her forever. She must see through this conspiracy herself. Perhaps this may be somewhat cruel, but in the long term, it will help her.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it then.
Thank you. I believe in Miss Lilac and her ability to overcome this.
Mr. Lycon, you didn't betray me?
Miss Lilac, until our contract ends, I am your humble attendant. An attendant will never betray their master.
Damn you! You dare toy with me? Do you know who I am? I'm the great leader of Mockingbird!
I'm terribly sorry, but our Bangboo has recorded the truth of your criminal acts. If you surrender and admit your guilt now, I trust that public security will not administer too harsh of a punishment.
No, I won't go to jail. Never. I have no other choice. It's time you have a taste of Mockingbird's claws!
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gotten mad after you guys helped me.
It's okay. Let's leave these Ethereals to Lycon first.
As you command. O Chosen One, please deliver your final judgment.
Huh?
Wait a minute. What did Lycon just say?
Oh, he's trying to be hip with the kids.
Never fail to impress me, Esquire Lycon. Esquire Lycon! It's time to showcase your real power!
He's getting even more edgy.
Say no more.
Keep a lookout.
Dang it, there's so many of these guys coming up.
With pleasure.
I'll bite your throat out.
Yeah, they're all ranged like Molotov cocktail throwers. It's lame.
Killed again.
In my sights!
Scotty, high kicks for the win.
Take them down!
As you wish, my liege. On the day of revelation,
Oh, God.
during the embers of the waning moon, that is when your karmic retribution shall strike.
Oh, we got to see the face of the guy underneath the thing. Nice. I don't think we've seen that yet.
You're gonna get it, Mockingbirdle.
Allow me to give you a warning. Never say that name again, or else no one will be able to save you. It is done. They should no longer be able to pose a threat.
That was an impressive speech, Lycon.
Yes. After we parted ways before, I took some time learning this trendy
Ah, God
subculture.
damn it, I knew it.
Miss Lilac, what did you think of my performance? Was it acceptable? I am so terribly sorry. It appears my imitation of popular subculture was so poor. I have angered you to tears.
Lilac isn't crying because she's angry at you.
That's right. I just got ether in my eye. That's all. I'm sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all of this. You know, when Mockingbird first reached out to me, I did notice they were really focused on me. They were super sus, but then they said I was one of the chosen.
Of course.
They said they needed my power. And no one has ever said anything like that to me before. And then it was like I just stopped thinking. I'm so sorry.
It's all right, really. We don't think it's your fault.
Miss Lilac, I don't think you need to be so harsh on yourself. Each and every person will have experiences like this, of some sort. I once walked the wrong path as well, but it's all right. If one can turn back in time, they will manage to find their true path in life.
Thank you. Now that I think about it, that was so embarrassing. I can't believe I was going around proudly calling myself the companion of justice. In reality, I just got tricked by a bunch of bad guys.
Well, I think what we're doing now is in the name of justice, don't you? It is only thanks to you that we were able to gain video evidence of their crimes and take them down.
Mr. Lycon.
I'm really sorry to ruin the mood here, but how are we going to move the people we knocked out of the hollow? Should I call PubSec?
That is indeed an issue. If needed, I can...
Hey, what are you doing here? Were you the ones who called?
Public security? Why are they here?
Oh, I almost forgot. Before I entered the hollow, I set an automatic SOS. If I were gone too long, my phone would automatically call PubSec.
Huh. I didn't expect Lilac to be so prepared.
What's up with these tied-up people?
They're all criminals.
I believe that sums it up. We took video evidence of the criminal activities that were being committed. We will submit it all to public security shortly.
I see. Well then, I'll take these suspects back with me.
Excuse me? I'm really sorry for causing all this trouble. It's because of me that all this happened in the first place.
Why are you apologizing? We should be thanking you. You helped public security take down an entire criminal syndicate. Good job, young lady.
Huh?
That's right, Miss Lilac. I think you do deserve the title Companion of Justice.
Thank you all so much!
Alright. Yeah, we all go through phases. Some people get involved with organized crimes, and other people have phases where they wear a lot of jorts. It's all the same. That was pretty decent. Like I said, I wish Phase 2 definitely had a lot more voice acting in it, since it's more talking, but overall, I thought that was a pretty good one. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I need to look back at our VOD of the last stream we did when we were doing the other person's story quest. And I just need to figure out what the hell the difference is between the two. Why this one feels like we got to know the character better opposed to the other one. It might just be like we really spent very little time with this character, and maybe that's why this like surface level get to know them feels a lot more impactful with this character than it did with the previous one we did. Maybe that's why. But yeah, there's just something, the special sauce of like, obviously we could always dive deeper into someone's like background or the character, but like as just a surface level like get to know you kind of thing, I thought this was a pretty solid one. Our goopy Bangboos guy. She gonna start working here?
Hello! I brought some desserts. Please, have some. I hope you like them. My friend recommended this flavor to me, and I bought Mom and Dad some too. It should taste real good. Well, actually, after what happened, word had been going around that one of the students helped PubSec take down a huge crime syndicate. Everyone's real curious who it is, and saying how amazing that student is. I know it's only thanks to you. Okay, so recently, I had an idea. And the true heroes are always behind the scenes. I've decided to draw my own comic series based on the topic. The protag, intent on becoming a hero, and after experiencing all kinds of encounters, eventually realizes that true justice exists in everything he's done. A story like that, yeah.
Wow, that's an epic story. And you know how to draw too? Impressive.
I've read a lot of comics. And though I might not be all that great at drawing now, I want to try.
Impressive.
I think that's a marvelous idea.
I think so too. Thank you so much. This all really means a lot to me. Mr. Lycon, Mom and Dad said that your contract with our family ended. They said you didn't renew it because your schedule is already so stacked. Though it's sad to see you go. I guess it can't be helped. But there's something I want to say to you. You're the best attendant I've ever had.
I am honored to receive such praise from you.
Guess I'll be off then. Let's have dessert together again, when we get the chance.
You seem surprised.
Lilac seems to be doing well. I didn't think she would recover so quickly.
I believe the reason Miss Lilac was susceptible to manipulation was because no one had ever expressed belief in her in such a way before. Her parents didn't spend much time with her due to work, and others her age didn't understand her hobbies. Thankfully, she has now found a passion to pursue, become closer with her parents, and made new friends. I am truly happy for her. By the way, here is your compensation. It is, as we agreed, double your usual fee. I am, as ever, grateful for your help. Without you, this wouldn't have gone as smoothly as it did.
Don't mention it. Come find us if you need anything like this again.
Of course. You are the best proxy I know. Truly. By the way, public security has confirmed that the people we took care of were merely copycats of Mockingbird. They used the name Mockingbird for their scams and deception.
Oh, okay, so that's so we can possibly still come across real Mockingbird and then be actual interesting characters and not just
You've known they were fakes for a
usual
while,
guys.
haven't you?
I see nothing gets past you. You could say that I am quite familiar with the real Mockingbird.
Bro.
Thus why, when I heard the name, I already knew something was amiss.
Mystery that is afoot.
How do you know Mockingbird? And just how familiar are you with them? I bet that's a story.
I was once deeply involved.
Well, that's not mysterious. Okay.
Wait, so you mean to say?
Yes, it is exactly what you think. Now you know me in my entirety. I sincerely hope that this doesn't frighten you. If I may, allow me to share another secret. In reality, I have had contact with this edgy concept before. Or this popular subculture, I suppose.
Oh my god, would you stop?
I've even memorized and recited such sentences. Of course, under the influence of a certain old acquaintance.
Really? Care to perform one or two?
Well, if that is your wish, allow me to say now that if you wish to laugh, please do. There's no need to hold it back on my account. It would not be good for your health. Well then, let me begin. I offer this supreme honor to you. In this land of sin and virtue, solemnly do I swear. Humility, courage,
Oh,
integrity,
your voice.
compassion, fairness, self-sacrifice, devotion, honor. I shall never compromise in my fight against evil. I shall never back down in my goal to uplift the downtrodden. I shall never betray my loyalty to my companions.
It's loyalty to justice. Oh, Lycon, I can't believe you're having trouble memorizing such simple lines. Could it be that there's something wrong with you here?
Shut it! Speaking of, why am I the only one who has to recite these cheesy as all hell lines?
Because my performance is impeccable and so I need no extra training. You, on the other hand, have slipped up thrice already.
So what? We still got the job done.
Using violence every time is so very boring. In any case, I want far more than just this. Imagine it, Lycon. One day, we will be like those who stand at the top, under the spotlight of praise and defamation, admiration and loathing, faith or betrayal. So, doesn't that sound super entertaining?
Save your daydreams for after we get this job done.
It looks like I'm a step too late. It matters not. It's about time for a reunion, dear traitor.
Yay! Okay, so he is... Okay. That was actually super interesting. So, it is going to be a unique group, probably, of ne'er-do-wells, which is tied to Lycan. And it... That, like... 100% theater kid energy there, so it is definitely going to be like, it's more about the performance than it is actually probably about the theft, right? But yeah, that's awesome. I'm trying to think of the other characters that we've done so far. I don't think any of them have alluded to another like possible main character. I don't know. Like, obviously not super distinct all super distinct characters in this are main characters. Like, what's his face? The little short guy that was the head of that corporation who's now, like, on the run. His character design, very distinct, but there's no way in hell we are ever going to play as him. So, who knows? The guy looked cool. Hopefully we will be able to play as him at some point. Okay, next one is obviously going to be one of the head maids. And we still have an empty slot down. This, I believe, is the main story. Dude, I love the artwork on all of these. Dude, this game is so peak when it comes to just, like, so much interesting art and design. Yeah, main story. Oh, wait, they didn't do it yet. Okay, so they haven't added in the the newest area, or the newest like main story beat. And then special episodes. Oh, I guess she count. Oh, okay. So I guess this counts as a special episode. Oh, that explains it then. It was mostly focused on her. It was definitely shorter than main story. That's why. I thought it was main story, but instead it's a special episode. And now that I'm looking back at this, we mainly played as her as well during that, and not as much as Proxy. And it was pretty short. Oh, okay. Interesting. So, like, they're differentiating main story to, like, more of these character stories that are, like, known as special episodes. So, yeah, these are, like, more separate from the main character. That's why Proxy never came in to help. These are all stories that happen separate from Proxy, while the agent stories are Proxy interacting with those characters. Bro, I didn't even realize that. Okay, cool. I learned something. But yeah, that is it for today. We shall see. Tomorrow we're gonna do Genshin for 2 days. On Thursday, I'm not sure. We're doing pretty good on getting up to date on Honkai Star Rail. So hopefully Thursday we will be able to continue with the main story and I have everything leveled up, because like we're in the final quarter before we get the level up and we unlock a lot of people's like higher levels. So hopefully I'll be able to get that done super soon. Yeah. Name what few rewards we got. Really not good pulls today from the pulls that we did do. Womp womp. Yeah, that is gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out today. Obviously, not a lot happened. We were mainly just focusing on that one character story, Lycan. We got to know a bit better, and that's kind of it. So yeah, the next 2 days are gonna be Honkai. Oh my god, the next 2 days are gonna be Genshin Impact because of the new update, and by the end of that, I will see where we are with Honkai. Maybe we'll do it Thursday, maybe we'll do it Friday. I'll let you guys know on Wednesday stream. But yeah, that is it for today. Like always, links down below for my Blue Sky, my Twitter, my YouTube, where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. And that's it for day 1546 of streaming in a row. Thank you for coming out and hanging out, and I will catch you all tomorrow with some more Genshin Impact. If not, see you guys back here maybe next week for Zenless Zone Zero. Well, definitely next week for Zenless Zone Zero, but maybe later on this week. We'll see. I'll let you guys know later. See you.